Alright, we are back with another episode, and the one that we're going to go over today is going to be coordination with links. One of the beauties of this new Revit 2026 is that all the multitude of links that we have a hard time sorting through, they've built such more organized way to look at everything, file size to everything else. So let's go and take a look at it. And so we'll go to manage links and look at how organized this really is. Now, you want to talk about before, it was a Lollapalooza or something of a mess to figure out all what was in your project. So now when you have this type of sorting, organizing, searching feature within your organized links, you can see all the different file paths in an organized way. You can see if there's PDFs, file sizes. And so what we're going to do in this particular case is, now that we're in manage links, right? You just want to see what's already here beforehand. So I'm doing this as a tutorial to let you know that it is a multitude of things when you start to do coordination. So in this case, I've done a couple other things that we can go ahead and track while I'm doing it. So right now I have managed links, but I want to show the power of this new coordination platform where you can bring in multiple different files from multiple different places at the same time. So let's take a look at it. So in this case right now, we are going to go to the Insert tab. And once you're in the Insert tab, now what we're going to do is we're going to link multiple different types of files, right? And also to manage links is over here as well too. I like that. And so you see all the different loading features that you can bring into your file. You got your Revit links, IFC, CAD, topography, markups, which is pretty dope too, by the way, point clouds, and my favorite right now is, now you go see where it says coordination models. So now you got a local, and we're going to go over Autodesk Docs as well, because I think that is a important feature to have. So that way you don't have to have this stuff on your local desktop for file size. So they thought about both. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do both scenarios so you guys get a chance to look at it. So now right now we're going to go ahead and set local. And so now when I go ahead and hit local, now look, I already got the different file sizes as you can see here, right? And you got two different ones. You got origin, which is shared. And so in this case, I'm going to use share because these coordinates were already shared ahead of time. So now I'm about to bring these in, hit OK. And then once it's in, we're going to go and look at this manage link so you guys can kind of see and turn everything off. So now you can see, okay, look, now Revit links, boom, right? But now look what it's telling me. Now I got this all in here. I got a lot more control than I had before. And this is what's so important about this aspect of it, is now that you have this control, look at this. You can go through, you can go to colors, you can override, which I love, by the way. So in this case, this is structural. So if I want to, I can say, okay, cool, I'm gonna set this to grid, right? And then if I want to do override, I can do that as well, which I like having that aspect of it. So now good, got that in here. And now if I just turn everything off, and now I got to set the structure. So I'm gonna turn everything on for a minute and go through and just turn it off so you can kind of see like everything that's on and go from that standpoint. Because right now, seeing this, powerful thing is gonna be really, really amazing. So turn all this stuff off. There you go. And that's done. So there you go. Now look at that. So now that is the coordinated model from, and you can see right here, and you can go into edit type. You can see, like I said before, this is the coordination model. So now I got that in the color that I want. Just come in. Now if I didn't go override and put a color into it, all right, and you'll manage, I come back over here and say, hey, what do I want to do with this? All right, I can go to manage links, coordinated model. I can just turn this off, clear overrides if I want to. Boom. All right. So now that that's in here, right, which is pretty cool, by the way. But what if I got another format that I want to also bring in? So if I got another format that I want to bring in, all right, this is what I'm saying. This is the power of what we're doing. So in this case, we're coordinating all these different things, right? So now I got the other portion of it. So I can do again, like I said, local, right? You just saw that again, we just went, and now I can bring in plumbing. Do the same thing. Make sure you never skip this coordinate system. So whatever coordinate system that this is from, whether it's origin or shared coordinates, make sure you know which one you are, because if you don't, then it's going to be all over the place. All right. So now I'm going to bring in that shared coordinates like we talked about before. And then once that comes in, now you'll see, okay, you see all the piping and everything else, right? You see all of it come in, but it comes in at a certain color. Now, we're using color coordination. Then if that's the case, then okay, cool. Typically plumbing, go back to coordination. And this time I'm going to say, well, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and put this on green, right? And on top of that, I'm going to say, well, I want transparency for the structure, just so I can go ahead and see, look at that. Oh man, look at that. Look at how clear that looks. So now, with that being said, if I wanted to go ahead and turn on anything else, I have the aspect to do that. And that's what's really, really important for you to see how this thing works. It's perfect. And then now I'm going to go to manage links. And now when I go back over to manage links, now what I'll see is this. There you go. I'll see what size these are. I'll see what, and then which is very, very important, is to see the size, see where everything's located. It's organized very well. This is, to me, in my opinion, something huge for any BIM manager, because I cannot tell you how much having file organization and file size can come and be an issue. So this is huge. I wanted to go over this, go over the format of how you can bring in files from local to, and mix and match all these things together and turn them on, because like I said, now even if I was to go back to my Revit links, I got this, I got the site. Now if I wanted to go ahead and bring in, any other different files and stuff like that, I can bring in the Revit models too and have them all together in one aspect, and then export those out in Navisworks as a combined file for an NWD as well too. So this is the 2026 Revit coordination, file organization, and BIM 360 Docs local and external processes. Thank you for showing up. Peace.